Hello everyone! You're watching Walking with Emil, the series that helps you attain simple, contentful and happy life step by step every day. This is yet another great day in Berlin. I'm walking out and it's time for episode number 4. Up until now, you have been hopefully convinced to do the same, to go out regularly on walks, to have fun, not to let your enthusiasm be put down by any type of weather conditions. So you might be wondering, what's next? So what's next is yet another practice of a useful tool that you can put on your tool belt, and that tool is for freeing up your mind. Why freeing up your mind in the first place? Well, our mind is a very useful tool for problem solving. Every now and then, though, we may feel overwhelmed, and this is usually caused by the number of different tasks that we have loaded our minds with, as well as, let's say, other circumstances that have left strong impressions in our minds, hearts, and so on and so forth. Now, these are very, very deep topics. The bottom line here is that our minds are constantly active, and they induce their own thoughts that we haven't asked for, thoughts that just come into existence and happen to be there. They just happen. And there is a second group of thoughts which have to do with problems that we have intentionally asked our minds to solve. Like a good example here would be a problem in mathematics, right? 2 plus 2 equals 4. So that's a good example of one of those tasks which we have intentionally asked our minds to do. So in order to avoid overloading our precious minds, we can use many techniques, meditation, mantras, and whatnot, maybe hatha yoga as well, right? To calm down our minds, to achieve peace, to be able to, live in the moment without clinging to certain situations in our past or some situations in our future that may or may not happen at all. By all means, imagine that you have a tool to stop your mind focusing on all of those thoughts or paying special attention to all of those thoughts and just focus on one specific thought. So this is what a mantra or the practice of chanting would help us to achieve. Now, as I said, there are ways you can do that. Mantras or chanting is part of the practice of meditation, so don't look at meditation and chanting as two very different and unrelated practices, right? It's though the simplest possible way or approach, in my experience, to get back into some control, or at least acceptance, because control is a little bit of an illusion in that case. So, what do you do? What do you need in order to kick off your chanting practice? Well, first of all, you need to pick a mantra, and it needs to appeal well to you. And also, highly educated people in the area of spirituality have something to say about picking up a mantra for daily usage. So therefore, I'm just going to share some materials with content that have been useful to me when I was picking up my mantra. And you never know, like mantras could be changed, more could be added to the list of mantras, right? So I could be using those materials as well very soon. So once you have picked that mantra, right, you just start walking and you start repeating that mantra, preferably repeating it out loud, if not possible, silently in your mind. Now you can do that counting 808 times, for example, or you can set up an alarm on your smartphone, something non-interruptive though, right? And then you just start repeating the mantra. What you may notice is that the first 10 seconds or 15 seconds go well, then you feel encouraged, and then at some point you just lose the track. Why? Because you start paying attention to some of those thoughts coming to your mind. Oh, that's great, actually. Say thank you, let that thought go, and get back to the practice where you feel you left it or abandoned it, right? So start repeating the mantra again and again and again. And that's all. With time, it will become better, and you will start feeling that special superpower of being able to focus your mind on a specific thought, independent of the directions that it really wants to go. By all means, I hope that was a useful hint for you, that it will be yet another motivation to go out, to move, and to enjoy life. So thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more.